Hello Sagittarius, this is Summer from Tarot by Summer, and I'm here to do your mid-month love reading for September, moving on into October. Sagittarius, I'm glad you're here. I'm glad to be back, and I want to welcome you if you are brand new to my YouTube channel. Welcome back if you are returning. Sagittarius, I want to thank you for your support, love, likes, subscribes, shares, your wonderful comments, orders you've placed with me. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Now, Sagittarius, we want to get right into your reading. I said a prayer and I meditated over your reading, and I laid the foundation of your spread to get your overall energy flowing and to better connect with you. Before we get started, I want to say, Sagittarius, I'm going to try my best and start making videos shorter, which means I'm not going to explain the cards as much as I have been before, and explaining every little detail, every little thing that I see and hear, and you know, all the details of the cards and so forth. So we're going to try and chop it down just a bit, and let's see how it works out, okay? We're going to start with the card on the bottom of the deck, and you have the World card in the upright position. World card in the upright position, and this gives me the overall energy of what you may be experiencing, what to look out for, you know, your overall energy of what's going on in your love life and in your reading. You've either come to a complete cycle ending in your life, or you will be going through that. You will be going through some sort of evolution within your relationship or within your life period that involves your relationship, where it affects your relationship. This is what I'm seeing here. You've got quite a bit of stuff that's going to be going on. Okay, something that you've been going through, and it's successfully completing. Okay, Sagittarius, in your near past, you have the Prince of Wands in the upright position. In the current position, this is you in your current position, you have the Three of Cups in the upright position. For the total outcome or immediate ending, the immediate future, you have the Eight of Cups in the upright position. You have here, this is from my left hand side, you have the Tower card and the Star card that came out together. And this represents your significant other or your spouse, for those of you who are in a committed relationship. Over here on my right hand side, you have the Fool in the upright position. For those of you who are single and not yet in a committed relationship, you may just be getting to know someone, or this person may be interested in you, someone coming towards you. The energy of that person. Already, I want to go straight into all of the details because I see so much here. I see and I feel and I'm hearing so much. With the Prince of Wands, looking at just looking at the overview here, many of you have been going through some really good times, some really up times in your life, in your relationship. You've been, how should I say, either you've been the person who has a third-party situation, the person who's the center of the third-party situation, because the Prince of Wands is your energy, and the Prince of Wands is someone who's very excited, enthusiastic, full of life, living life, on the go, active, has a strong sexual magnetism. But it's a good energy. It's a good energy. It's a good positive energy. But depending upon how that energy is used, what's done with that energy depends upon what happens next. And here in the middle, there's a Three of Cups, lots of celebration, or three people coming together, three people like at the sides, two people at the side of one. They may know each other, or they may not, depending upon the situation. If it is a third-party situation, somebody knows, someone knows about the other person, or, both know about each other, or neither of them both know. Neither of them know. For some of you, it could be maybe a little too much partying, a little too much celebration. And something has to end with the World card. Something has to end, because at the end here, and the total outcome is the Eight of Cups in the upright position. And it is about walking away from a situation that you're unhappy with, that no longer serves you, and or journeying off into something better. Sometimes the Eight of Cups, walking away from something, that walking away doesn't mean, for me, it doesn't mean leaving everything behind. Sometimes it means just exploring something else that you're seeking. You can have all of those things, and this is for me. You can have all of those things. It brings you happiness, brings you joy, brings you fulfillment. But then you reach out and you go and discover something new and add it on to what you have. And that's, for me, that's like journeying. It's not always the walking away from something that no longer serves you card. It's like a journey card for me as well. And that's how I kind of see it. But in this reading, I see it as many of you walking away from this situation, or someone will be walking away from it. Now, I also feel some level of regret here. I see some regret. Somebody's going to regret the situation that's going on, and may contemplate discussing it before walking away. Someone may discuss it, someone may want to go back and try to make amends or apologize in some way. This is what I'm feeling. Apologize about bringing some pain, bringing some sorrow, bringing some hurt, or explaining why they've done what they've done before they walk away. Some of you may feel like, may want to return. Maybe somebody's walking, in the process of walking away, but contemplating staying and trying to work it out. For some of you, there may be some there may be some exploration going on here with the Prince of Wands and the Three of Cups next to it. Someone may be exploring like same-sex relationships or threesomes. That can be it too. You know, we're all adults here, but nevertheless, I feel like somebody's going to hold some regrets about what they've done, and maybe even not walking away, but regret overindulgence of what they've done, of some partying that's going on, or this third party situation. Now, down here with your spouse or your significant other, the Tower and the Star card came out. For me, this means that the spouse or significant other, and I know this reading sounds very, very specific. It's not going to resonate with everybody, but it will resonate with somebody. And I feel like there's at least maybe two people that this reading is going to resonate with, because it just feels so specific. The Tower next to the Star. I feel like this person, your spouse or significant other, is going to find out or has found out already and explode. Explode. I feel like this person is going to explode, going to blow up once the shit hits the fan. Pardon my French, but this is what I'm feeling. I feel like this person is going to explode. And after they've had their, you know, their explosion, their meltdown, then they start to feel better and start to heal and start looking on the brighter side of things. Start developing some hope. This person is going to have their Tower moment. Because remember, the World card is here, and there's like an evolution of something taking place. And I feel like overall, what I'm seeing, this, you know, all of this has to come to a head. This is a part of it. All of this has to come to a head so that some sort of change can take place. Now, some of you may be dealing with a Scorpio or an Aquarius, or someone who has both in their chart as well. Okay, interesting. Some of you are dealing with the water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Then you have Scorpio here again. The Tower, I think, if I'm not mistaken, it represents Scorpio, quite a bit Scorpio. Aquarius, Star. Over here, for those of you who are single, either someone that you may be getting to know or coming into your life, this person is coming in as the Fool. This person may be an Aries, or this person may just be someone adventurous, someone who's willing to take a leap of faith, willing to try something new at a point in their life. Someone willing to try something new. Perhaps this person coming towards you is someone who reflects this sort of energy here and would be open for it. Open to this sort of vibe. Let's take a look. Let's take a look and see. Let's take a look further and see what's going on, because these aren't bad cards. These aren't bad cards. The Tower is just, you know, shake up, explosion. This person's going to melt down. Something about the relationship isn't, you know, it's not sturdy. I want to start with the 8 of Cups. Spirit, why is the 8 of Cups here? Can you tell us why the 8 of Cups is here? Nine of Wands in reverse. One more for the 8 of Cups. 2, look at this. 3 of Cups in the upright position. Page of Cups in reverse. That might be a little too loud. Got a little soft music on, meditation music on in the background. Whoever this person is that's going to be walking away, Sagittarius, is no longer on the defensive, is no longer willing to stay in the battle and fight the battle of this third-party situation. And this person is turning down an offer or falling out of, you know, falling out of love. No longer wants to do this. Deciding to just let it go. Conceding, saying, you know, okay, I give up. I don't want to do this. I just don't want to do this third-party thing here anymore. I give up. I'm not feeling this anymore, or I'm not feeling what you've done to me. I'm not in agreement with it. I really need to go out and find my own happiness. Go out and find, you know, just celebrate me. Just, you know, just start over again to celebrate me, and just I'm not feeling this. I'm not. Either I don't want to do this to you. I don't want to do this to you anymore. It's just not right. It's not good. It's not fair. And for others of you, that's, you know, that's for some of you, You don't feel good about it. You feel guilty about it. Yeah. For others of you, this is what you're saying to the person. This is how you feel about the person who's doing this. You want to get out of it. You don't want this. You're not in agreement with it. You're not in agreement with it. It's not all that, it's just not for you. For others of you, you were a willing participant in this situation. And things didn't go out, the way that you expected it. Some of you may have participated in, menage a trois. And it didn't turn out quite the way that you had, fantasized about. You stepped out in there into the world, become liberated. But it didn't really, you was like, no, that's not really what I want. I'm not down for this. It's not what I cracked up to be, and I regret doing it. I shouldn't have done that. I need to walk away from this and stop doing this. Get out of this. I explored this already. I explored something I wanted to do with the fantasy and my, my sexual desires. But it didn't turn out quite right, and you don't want to fight anymore. Maybe some sort of fight broke out and you were battling. For some of you, you were battling internally and not necessarily externally with, the parties or your significant other or spouse or friends or whatever. But you could have been battling internally about the situation and decide to let it go. Decide to turn down. For some of you, the offer was made, or someone will approach you with this to see whether or not you're open, how open-minded you are. And you're turning it down, negative. I don't want this. I'm out. If this is how you want to live, if this is what you want to do, okay, fine, that's up to you. I'm not judging or anything. This is not me. I'd rather just move on and find something that's better for me. Something that, that I feel comfortable with in my life. For others of you, this is too much drinking, too much partying, and it's time to let it go. But someone over here is going to be devastated. Someone over here is going to be devastated. This relationship with your spouse or your significant other is not on solid ground. It's not on solid ground. But they will, this person, will get themselves together and start healing, and, some hope will shine through. There'll be sun after the storm. Spirit, can you tell us a little bit more about the Tower and the Star card? Can you tell us a little bit more about Sagittarius, spouse or significant other? Yeah. They're gonna find out about the escapade. Or they could have been a part of it and it just fell apart. It didn't work out. The garden is here's escapade. Stepping out there into the, out there into the garden, exploring, being, being worldly, exploring. The world card here. The garden can mean promiscuity and, judging by the feel here of the situation. The garden can also mean abundance and prosperity, but it's geared more towards the reading here. This is the energy of the reading, and this is yeah, it's coming to an end. This person is ready to end it. This may be the ending of, your relationship or your marriage. This may be the straw that breaks the camel's back, and the person says, okay, no more stepping out into the garden, no more being. Somebody's also a performer. Somebody's a performer. I feel like singing, I feel like music. Somebody's a performer. Somebody's a performer. And this is something that has happened. I feel like your spouse or your significant other is a performer. And I feel like this is something that's happened out on the road or out on, tour or, help me. Even if it's not like travel, out on tour, out on the road, out there in whatever field that they're in, while they're performing. It could even be the arts, like something artistic with painting in the art world. This feels like this person is somewhere in New York, a big city here. Maybe you guys live in a big city. This feels like big city life, although it can be, smaller town as well. But I know this is for somebody very specific. This feels like big city life. Somebody lives in a big city. There's lights everywhere. There's buildings. There's entertainment. I can see it. I can see it with my with the eye that you guys can't see. That's where I can see it. Somebody's on stage. The significant other or spouse in the spotlight. In front of everybody. Okay. Spirit, can you tell us a little bit more about the Fool card? The person that may be coming towards Sagittarius. Yep. Okay. Messenger. Many of you are in your 20s and 30s. Many of you are. It's a very young, fresh energy here. Very young energy. It's young people. Younger, 20s, 30s, a lot of people, a lot of folks, Some of you may be in your early 40s too. This new person is coming, perhaps an Aries, okay? This person brings excitement and joy and warmth. I feel like this is a fire sign here. You've got another fire sign. You've got Prince of Wands here. This is coming in as you, Sagittarius, although there's a lion here. You may have Leo in your chart, or you know, this may be the influence of a Leo around you as well, but you're coming in as the Knight of Wands, and usually the Knight of Wands is on a horse. And over here you have the Rider. Somebody on a horse with the same energy here, although this is a messenger coming in to bring a message, coming in to deliver something, coming in, you know, this is also indicative of a new love relationship coming, someone coming into your life. And then this is a fireplace, comfort, warmth. This person wants a fresh new start, wants warmth in their life. They're bringing warmth. They're bringing, you know, the beginning of something that could definitely go somewhere. If this is something that you want, if you like that fiery, active energy around you as well, Sagittarius, is that something that you like? Really take a look at this person. This person has some good attributes. This person is an explorer. This person is adventurous. Like I said, I had that feeling from this, you know, not just someone just taking a leap of faith, but someone kind of adventurous. Adventurous in general. On the go, very athletic, very attractive, well dressed. Well dressed, but not too flashy. Has also hot and fiery, yet has like some warmth to them, a little down to earthness about them. Calm and kind of calming and cooling, calming and soothing when you're around them. You feel at home. You can feel this way with this person. But this person is also going to be hot and passionate. You know, kind of fiery, romantic. Likes to snuggle. This person is going to be a snuggler, someone who likes to snuggle. And then this person here is going to go through some depression. Your significant other is going to go through some depression because, you know, this situation here is going to be a bit much for them, and it's going to bring about some depression. But there's going to be, I feel like there's going to be some hope afterwards. Give me one more for the significant other or spouse. Give me one more. Yes, some healing will take place. They'll get themselves together. The flowers came up, the bouquet came up. So you've got the garden, the coffin, and the bouquet afterwards. They'll start healing and feeling better, start paying more attention to themselves, start, you know, doing things to uplift themselves, doing things to, you know, special for themselves, getting themselves gifts, getting themselves, you know, beautifying themselves, doing something to lift their own spirits. because hope is here. This person's very attractive. I feel like, for many of you, I feel like this is a woman over here. For those of you who are single, I feel like this is a man. For those of you who are in a committed relationship, I feel like this is a woman. And I feel like this is a man. And it doesn't necessarily have to be this way, but this is the energy that I'm getting. This is what I'm feeling. This is the energy that is giving off. Someone may also pass away, and it may devastate this person. While there's something going on here with the third party and, so forth, and overindulgence in something, alcohol or partying with third party, your significant other or spouse may be just going through something in their own lives and may not even be aware of this. Their meltdown moment, their tower moment may be the death of someone that they love and care about. Garden, coffin, flowers, like you bring flowers to a funeral. And there has to be some hope. There's hope and healing. There'll be some newness after the passing, after like going through this stage for someone. Yeah. Some of you, this is a ceremony about to take place here with the funeral. Going to the grave site, and this is a garden, not a grave, but graves are on fertile ground. It's gonna mean different things for different people. It will. And if it's something that resonates with you, you'll know what it means to you. Spirit, can you tell us what healing messages you have for Sagittarius love life? No. Yes. What do they need to know to heal themselves or to heal their love? Pardon me, I'm yawning. Okay, victim conscious. We're going to go with this one. All these cards came out. We don't need all of them. We're going to go with the one that's turned up. Victim conscious. You got number 3 here, and you have the number 3 here. 1 and 2 equals 3, victim conscious. Somebody's going to need some healing from this situation. Somebody feels or will feel, if you haven't already found out what's going on within this situation. You're going to need some healing from it because somebody was a part of this unwillingly. So that person, either you or the other person, is going to feel like a victim in this situation. And maybe, just maybe, either you or the other person that's going to feel this way has had this happen or something happen to them that is similar in the past. And this thing that's going on is something that has repeated. Because this is about healing. And oftentimes the things that we go through and our present moment are a reflection upon experiences that we've had in our past. I find that to be very, very, very true. If it isn't something that's happened in the past that's repeating itself, then this particular situation and the feelings, the emotions that come along with it really need to be addressed and dealt with those feelings, the fallout from those feelings. How do you deal with it? How do you either forgive yourself for being a part of this and it not working out, or forgiving yourself for allowing it to happen, or forgiving the other person for some mistakes that they've made. Even if they're not sorry, then you or the other person will need some forgiveness for yourself so that you can heal internally. And you're not holding on to that anger forever and letting it eat you up. Spirit, what love messages do you have for Sagittarius love life? This friend or this new person that's coming into your life may also be someone that you can turn to help you heal from this. Someone you can turn to and talk to and be honest with about the situation, about something that's, what happened. Okay. And then you have here in your love relationship, have faith. Trust your faith is this situation. Trust your faith in this situation. Have faith. Trust your faith in this situation. And that is with the Star card. Your significant other or spouse is already or will have faith, with have a lot of faith and hope, and probably pray and turn to their spirit guides, angels, ancestors, God, however they find comfort in the spirit realm, But that may be something that you need to do as well, because somebody over here is lamenting, not just walking away, but lamenting. But faith needs to take place that all will work out, that things will get better. And if you and your spouse or significant other can work it out, maybe there's something you can work out with it. But matters have to be properly addressed. And time, with a little time, healing begins. It just depends on whether or not, the relationship is worth salvaging or worth really, really investing in, moving forward. It's going to be different things for different people, and just going to depend on the situation. Because, like I said here, this feels like a very young energy within this reading. A lot of young people, younger. So there's, with youth, there's room to grow, room to expand, room to evolve. And with that said, I have to conclude this reading. Sagittarius, I hope that I've said or done something here that helps you in some way. I hope that it's resonated with you in some way. Like I said, it's not going to resonate with everybody, but it will resonate with somebody. And if this is not your reading, okay, that's good. But if you like it and you like a personal reading, connect with me and we can set you up. I can get your reading going. We can definitely set you up for reading moving forward, okay? Your own personal reading. And you can find my link in the bottom of this video within the description box at summerintuition.com. That is summerintuition.com. And I will see you guys later. Take care. God bless you all. And I'll see you in the beginning of October for the October general readings, okay? Take care for now, Sagittarius. Bye-bye. Love you guys.